I need to talk about this because this is yet more evidence that points to Gypsy Rose Blanchard never gave birth. She never had that baby. Yet more circumstantial evidence. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about that ridiculous stunt on the stupid Lifetime show where her and Mita decided that she had to take her Plan B in front of the whole world. A Plan B. I had to take it in front of the whole world. The point of that is, I've washed that man right out of my hair. Ryan, right? He's gone. And if I take this Plan B, if there's anything in me, any products of conception or anything, this will wipe it out. The Plan B will just abort whatever's in there. I'll fool everyone into believing, oh, it just brings on a heavy period and whatever's there is there. Now I'm clean and ready to go and run. And now I can be with Ken when I turn out pregnant. Then it's Ken's baby, of course, because I took the Plan B and I wasn't with Ryan after I took the Plan B. Get it, guys? Get it? Now, I don't know exactly when they filmed that and when she took that, but this was either she was pregnant before she lost the baby, which was Ryan's, so she obviously didn't take the stupid pill, which that stupid pill wouldn't do anything anyway. I'm about to get to that, even if she swallowed it. Because remember, she was pregnant with Ryan's baby. She lost it, and then Lifetime said, no, the show must go on. That's why she faked the pregnancy. Bottom line, okay? And the point of the Plan B was either she was still pregnant then, right? Or either way, they wanted to make it Ken. Even if she had lost it, they wanted to make it was Ken's, right? I don't know when they filmed that shit. Okay, so follow with me here, okay? She takes the Plan B. There's no other reason to film that, guys. They only film a shit because they're trying to prove a point about their narrative. Why else would they do that? Just like why they did the fake ultrasound on film, the fake DNA test on film, the fake first ultrasound thing, photos, the fake gender reveal. Don't you guys get it? They only film things to try to prove their shit. Their fake stuff. That's why they do it. So they can fall back on the talking points to the non-critical thinkers, which is most people nowadays, it appears, and say, well, didn't you see? Well, no, they did the DNA test on TV. You saw that. You did the ultrasound. You saw that right on her belly and the baby. Oh, yeah, you saw that. Although the baby had a penis, please disregard that. But I don't want to rehash that. Let's talk about the Plan B pill. It doesn't work that way, guys. I know they want you to feel, they have fooled you into thinking it's the abortion pill. It's not. That's something different. That's something completely different. The Plan B pill is you're supposed to take after a 24-hour period, within a 24-hour period, to prevent ovulation. It pushes ovulation forward. It does a few chemical things. It pushes ovulation forward, so if there's any sperm running around in there, because sperm can stay viable up to about 72 hours in there. You have to think about that too. Someone can ejaculate in you 2 days prior, and you can now ovulate and the egg be fertilized by one hanging out behind a crevice or whatever. It depends on the viability of the person's sperm and the pH of your environment in there and the whole thing. But yes, okay? Sperm can hang out for up to 72 hours. Okay, so here's the deal. If you are already pregnant, the Plan B pill does nothing. If you're fucking 2 seconds pregnant, if you have it's a Plan B pill does nothing. You can look it up. It won't do anything to that. That is complete bullshit. She was taking it like, wanting you to believe that, oh, I'm cleaned out now if there's anything in there from Ryan. So ridiculous and so infantile how these people and how unsophisticated they are. Because they know the American viewing audience are stupid fucking people and they can get away with it. That's why they do it. Plan B pill, okay? It pushes ovulation forward. So if you had unprotected sex and it is your time of the month to ovulate, that 24 to 48 hour window, well, it'll push it forward. So this sperm's not, if the sperm that, was any of that wasn't unprotected, won't fertilize anything, right? It does that. It does another thing. It thickens the mucosa or tissue of your cervix, making it more difficult for the sperm to penetrate and get through the cervix. You understand, you ejaculate into the vagina. I shouldn't have to do this. It has to get to the cervix. It has to get through there. Okay? All right. So it makes that more difficult. It also does something with the pH, which lowers that. And then it does something else there's something else that it does, that it prevents something that triggers ovulation. Oh, the luteinizing hormone. It lowers the level of the luteinizing hormone, which is what triggers ovulation, right? You have all these eggs stored, okay? Listen, all you women, when you are in the 4th month in utero, when you are a baby, okay, and you're a girl baby, and your mother is 16, by the time she's 16 weeks pregnant with you, every egg you'll ever have is in there already, in you, as a baby. Every single one of them. Every month, one matures. A follicle comes up and it matures and then is released. Okay? All right. So these are the things it does, guys. It moves your ovulation up. So if the sperm got in there because you're unprotected, it's not gonna matter. Okay? And it thickens the mucosa on the cervix, so it's more difficult for the sperm to get in there. It plays with the luteinizing hormone, I believe, lowering it to where it won't trigger your ovulation. And it does one more thing, and I can't recall. It doesn't just clean you out like an abortion. That's a different pill. That's a different process altogether, okay? So that is what they were trying to pull. Complete and utter nonsense and bullshit. More going to their fake narrative of this baby. Gypsy Rose Blanchard never gave birth. That motherfucker is not a mother, okay? She's a motherfucker, but she's not a mother. 100%. I put everything in the world on that. Everything. And I'll see you in the next video.